Greetings, humans. Welcome to the ANR Geekly. I'm your host, Alvin, and we got a great show today. It's our early show. We're starting to do shows a little bit early now so that maybe people from the other side of North America can actually stay up and watch us, maybe, if they want to. Maybe. I don't know. But we got a good show. Lots to get into, including what we learned, or what I learned, and then Toy Talk news of the week. Also, it is Martha. Oh my God, I can't even say this. Blah blah blah. Martin Luther King Day, which was wondering why sports was on early today. I had no idea, and then I'm like, oh yes, it is a big day in the States down there. So I hope everybody took the time out to reflect on the historical presence of this man at the time and going forward, the impact that he has had on society. I think our friend D is waiting by, and he's like yelling out the window, "Free at last" from ANR jokes. Free at last.
What are you trying to say, Martha Stewart?
I'm not blah 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 blah. I don't want to make fun of it. It was just me stumbling. So yeah. It was a accident. But how are you doing?
I'm all right. Nothing exciting on my end. Work.
Yeah,
that's about it.
You too. Work and then come back. I get excited though Monday. I'm like, hey, I get to actually talk to D and tell him jokes, so it's gonna be great.
Hey.
Oh, yay! Hello. Yes, Martha. Martha, where are you, Martha? What did you say, Martha?
Why did you say that name?
I'm subscribed, so I saw the 10:30. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate that. Thank you. Yes. Hello, KJ. The chat's going off. Look at that. Love it. Gentlemen, what's going on? How's it going, Darth? How you doing? No, what? No one else got the memo 10:30. It's just me? No. Look right here. Look. Come on. People got the memo. People get the memo. We felt 7:30 was a sweet spot. Obviously, I wanted to make sure that D was okay with it because, he's got work. We have to work, right? So it's good. I feel good, though, 7:30. It's just to me, it's a good time to start for us. It's not too late, not too early. It's kind of perfect, right? So
the sweet spot, like you said.
Yeah, it is. It's a really nice sweet spot. I'm happy that we're going to do it 7:30 for the foreseeable future. That might change in September. So we'll see, because football season's on September.
Oh yeah, you don't want to mess with that.
I'm just kidding.
It is. It's fine.
We'll see. Long ways to go before September. So let's enjoy this time that we have, right? So, anyways, let's get into what's very enjoyable is the world famous ANR dad joke. What?
I'm breathing in and out. What?
I got a 2-pack for you just because you did that.
Oh, 2?
I got a 2-pack for you just because you did that. I was going to go with 1, but since you said that, I got a 2-pack for you. All right, you ready, everybody? This is how it works, okay? Whether you're listening to us live, whether you are on a replay crew, whether you're listening to us on podcast platforms, you can play along with us. There are various different ways. All right, 1, if you're listening to us on podcast platforms, you got to go to our handle at ANR Universe on Instagram or X and let us know if this week's dad joke was hashtag dad. It's great. Hashtag sad. It was really sad. Go back to the drawing board, try again. And if you're live here, you could go and do the same thing right away and hurt my feelings or uplift me. I know the people in the chat are very positive people here, especially that Ryan guy is very positive. I'm sure I'm going to get a what?
That's a word for him.
Hey, don't antagonize here.
I did it.
And then if you're a replay clue, let us know in the comment section if this week's dad joke was good, and any other topics, any questions, or any suggestions you guys have. Let us know in the feedback of the comment sections, and make sure to hit the likes button and the subscribe button. It helps us out immensely, and we appreciate all of you guys for doing that. All right, let's go here. Let's go. All right, got D. Ready, D? Here we go.
Ready.
What do you call a cow raised near a cliff?
I'm already chuckling. I don't know the answer though. What is it?
Legendary. Get it? Ledge.
That's pretty. I don't know what to do.
It's pretty humane. All right, I got another one here.
I can't even boo that one. That was just like non-threatening.
Yeah, it's.
Go ahead.
Since we're in the dairy mood, I got another one here for you. What do you call a cattle sitcom?
What?
How I Milked Your Mother.
Yeah, okay. Are these How I Met Your Mother themed ones for some reason? Did you buy a How I Met Your Mother dad joke? I don't know what to do with that one. Those get sads.
What, Darth? Are you always on my side? It must be a really bad joke.
Yeah, both.
You must be a vegan. Oh man, come on. Second one was funny. Okay. I batted 50%. That's good. That's good. There you go. Let's go.
I can't even use a stock image. That was.
Don't use all those other images.
Yeah. I'm gonna need to make some more. Because
I don't know, like Family Guy with cow tipping or something.
Yeah.
I am not 0 for 2. Come on. He said right here. Second one was funnier. I have 50% today. Okay. I'll take it. All right. Join us next week for more amazing dad jokes.
So I take it those were yours and those weren't submitted.
What?
The jokes, yeah. I'm just like,
oh yeah, sorry. I forgot to mention that if you do want to send in your jokes, we'll give you credit for it, and I'll tell D after the joke if it's submitted or not. Therefore, he's not biased and gives you a fake dad #dad. They were my jokes. Yes,
okay.
They were not submitted.
Okay, that was just asking. I was very nice about it. I didn't do anything. Okay.
Ryan says Alvin had a dream where his jokes didn't suck. Free at last, my friend. Free at last. These jokes do not suck. Okay. I don't care what you say, Ryan. Hey, Ryan, why don't you submit a joke then? Let's see it. Come on. Step up to the plate. I challenge each and every one of you to send a joke and make D laugh. All right. If you think that's easy, go ahead. Give me your best shot.
I was chuckling before you gave me the.
Yeah. These guys think it's easy to make you laugh. Go ahead. Step up to the plate. Don't be striking me out.
I think only one person submitted, and I don't remember who.
No, there was a
few
couple.
People. A few people have.
A few people did. Yeah. All right. Let's get into what we watched and what we got. Go ahead, man.
Got a new airbrush, just like a Neo Eco one, and the cleaning like kettle thing for it. No figures this week. Nothing's really on my radar. Anything I wanted, I have right now. I don't know about you. I guess you'll tell me in a minute. As for what I watched, it's hard to make D laugh. I'll say that. No, I'm always. I smile. I smile a lot. I smile a lot.
He's the Grinch during the non-holiday season.
Yeah. Silo's back, so watched episode 1 of that. Some pop culture.
Wait, what? Say that again.
Silo? Not Silo. I'm sorry, Severance.
I'm like, huh? What?
Yeah, after your whole review thing. Yeah, so this new show Silo is out that I've been checking out.
So is Severance any good?
I like it. I'm not sure if you would, and I'm not saying that as insults or anything. It's just a weird type of thriller.
Why would you say I won't like it though?
It might be too slow before the mystery starts to pick up, and even then the mystery's like, okay, what is going on here? Like, I don't understand why any of this is happening.
What makes you want to watch it?
I'm actually curious to see what's going on in that building. Like, why are they doing any of this? Like the building. Why are you gonna consider watching it?
Well, because the Apple's like shoving it down everyone's face right now. Like anytime I turn on anything, it's like Severance. So I'm like, calm down, relax. I don't know.
So bad it has my trucks that you.
Ignore that.
Okay. Service is good, but it's a lot of I don't know what's going on.
So Silo's like that too, but Silo,
I feel like Silo has some kind of direction though. Like there's an end goal that they're working towards, or trying to evade, or trying to get to, or something. Like there's a task at hand that they can accomplish.
Well, Silo, it is slow in the beginning because there's a world building they got to do in the first season, right? So the first season, I'd say about half of it is just world building. There's really we have zero clue of what's going to happen or what is supposed to happen in this movie. I mean, show. All you
Yeah.
see is just people living inside a silo, and it's a post-apocalyptic world. You don't really know, but as the ending happens in season one, you get to find out it's a bigger situation than it originally was thought of. And season two does a good job of expanding on that, and then at the end, the last couple of episodes, it ramps up. It gets really hostile and crazy.
Yeah.
But it does leave you on a head scratching moment at the end. You're just like, okay, so more questions now, right? So the good thing about, like we mentioned, me and Sheldon, we did the review of the final episode yesterday. You guys can check that out if you haven't seen the final episode. And we do also, about what's going to happen possibly in season three. And news came out that they're doing back to back filming of season three and four. So it's going to come out a lot faster versus one and two. Obviously, the strike also hindered that for about 6 months as well. But yeah, Silo gives you clues. Breadcrumb Severance is more of I won't tell you. All right.
And the payoff better be damn good when they do that, though. Like if it's some lame payoff, like the hell is that? you
Yeah.
okay, the nice twist, you idiot. It's like
So they also mentioned the Silo's only going to be for 4 seasons. That's it. They've already said it because the books they said only can give us 4 seasons.
Yeah.
Obviously they could try to stretch it, but they're just going to probably get watered down. And I hate when shows do that, just for the sake of it. So yeah, 4 seasons and that's it.
I mean that's good though. Like it won't
Yeah.
drag on.
We kind of derailed and wandered off here.
No, it's still part of the topic of like shows what we watch, what we got. Pop culture Jeopardy is like a background show I fall asleep to.
I watched that. Amazon just recommended it to me. I was watching.
Yeah, I think that's why it just came out. I was like, oh, okay.
My wife was watching the Beast Games.
Yeah.
And so I watched that. I'll mention that too. But that came on as well. So do you like that? Do you watch that on a regular basis?
It's only been like 2 days worth so far. Like not
okay.
even like it's just like a random background show when we don't know what to watch.
Mm-hmm.
No movies, no other shows that I can think of. Vox Machina, I put on like once a month, like one episode per month. That's why it's been so. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad. Like I like it every time I put it on. I just have no desire to binge it, and that says nothing about the quality of the show. It's popular. People love it. People like the voice acting. People like the quality. So, Arcane, I did not watch past episode 3 for no other reason than I have to be in the right mood for those. Like that one, I definitely have to pay attention to. There's a lot of politics going on in that show. Like the son of so and so is primed to be leader, blah blah blah. Like I need to know and remember the names of the characters, so I can't be drawing or doing work while the show is on.
Quick little hot take. It's falling down the depth charts for me.
For you? Okay.
For me. Well, I'll touch that on it in a second. Yeah.
Okay. I remember you saying that for season 1. I don't even think you remember trying to watch it way back, like when it first came out. And you're like, I don't like this. So I was surprised you're watching it now.
I got to give it a fair shake, right? I got to give it a fair shake.
Of the not anime.
Well, hey, somebody recommended it. I didn't know it was not anime.
I know, I'm just kidding.
There was a list, and I saw it on the list that you guys gave. I don't know who it was. Maybe it was Sheldon.
In Canada, have you guys received your SH Deadpool and Wolverine? Not at our retail stores, but we have resellers here that get them from other places. So, but at the same time, we ourselves could order from Ami or wherever. So ours are still up for pre-order, and I don't know what quarter they're supposed to come out here. If you guys didn't get it, we definitely wouldn't get it first.
Yeah.
I started watching Red Ranger this week. Ryan sent me a clip of this show. I don't know if it was because you hate it or like it, or like, did it pull you in? No, Ryan. He sent me a clip on Discord.
I didn't say I hate it. I did not say that.
That's it. Yeah, I didn't get any figures.
Okay. Fair enough. What did I get? I'll start with what did I get because it's going to be very fast.
Okay.
I'm cutting down, like I said, 2025. It's going to be a removal of a lot of figures, I think, and then I'm going to probably shut down a fair bit of lines. I'm getting fatigued.
That's good.
I'm getting fatigued, and I'm just like,
It'd
I'm
be a
gonna
good
wait.
palate cleanse. It'd be a good palate
Yeah.
cleanse.
So I did get this. It was a special edition on Mattel's site. It's this Horror Trooper here. I'm actually gonna give this away to somebody who actually really wants it. So let me know if you really, really want this figure. This is something that you collect, uh, and I will actually send that to you in our 200th episode. So we're 7 episodes away from the big two. This will be one of the things I will give away. Um, ep- Episode 195 to everybody out there. So the way we're going to do this thing is we're going to do it a little differently, because in the past we had a whole bunch of people just show up because of anniversary episodes and then get their stuff and then bail. We want to actually give it to people who come here on our show on a regular basis, support us. And so on episode 195 to 199, we're going to give you the clue or a word. We haven't decided exactly how we want to, me and Dee will work it out by next week and let everybody know. You have to write this down and write down the corresponding episode that we gave it on. So when we do ask you in the 200th episode, the word, you have to give us the corresponding episode that we gave the word on, and then you will win the prize. So that's how we're going to do it, and that's how we're going to make sure it's fair for everybody who does come on here. There's going to be a couple more things that we're going to give away on the 200th episode. We'll get Dee to sign one.
Okay.
Oh man, but yeah, we're gonna have more details next week, so join us next week.
I'm
All
hearing good
right.
things about that show, Darth. I keep forgetting to watch it, but a lot of people who have so far are saying it's enjoyable. Maybe I'll watch it tonight.
The real ones were here. Damn right. Does this count as anime?
No, it does not.
Ah, damn it.
You can still watch it.
Is it an animation?
Why was that on your list? Have you been watching it
No,
this
no.
whole time?
I don't know. You guys tell me. He's saying it doesn't count as anime, so you guys tell me. All right, you're good. Can I continue or?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. No. I just wanted to know if you had anything to add. Okay, so that's all I got. What did I watch? I went back on the Squid Games saddle again.
Okay.
I've been watching it. I think I'm in episode 5. I want to say I had something to do, so I kind of paused and went to do something. Then I come back. My wife's like 3 episodes in already, past it. I'm like, "What are you doing? I haven't even seen any of this." So I had to like leave the room again. I'm like, "Well, let me know when you're done."
Are you not
Right?
watching it together, or did she just not
No,
want to
like she
wait?
didn't want to watch it at all. I asked her so many times, "Do you want to watch this together?" And she's like, "No, I don't care about it." And then she sits there and she's like 2 episodes and she's like, "This was really good. This was so
That happened.
good."
That happened with us for season 1.
Yeah,
I
but then
made it.
she started watching past me, and I'm like, "What? I don't even know what happened the last 2 episodes. You're already ahead of me, right?" So I went back and watched a couple. I'm on episode 5. To watch that, I like it. I
Yeah.
think it's pretty cool. I like the subtle, not subtle, the whole change of them trying to infiltrate now this
Yeah.
time around, right? So that's cool. I like that. And then you get to see it from the other perspective, all the guys who are the henchmen or the workers,
Okay.
right?
I
See
have
that perspective.
no idea yet. So
Oh, I thought you were watched it already.
no, I'm not done. I haven't even started.
Oh, okay, never mind.
That's not. That's not. That's not spoilers or anything.
Okay, I won't even say anything after that.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
thank God you said that.
I'm just curious. Like you're enjoying it though. Like it's worth the
Yeah, it's
watch.
good. It's
Okay.
good. Yeah, I like it. What else? I watched Blue Box. Like that. I like the comedy. It's good stuff. I think Sheldon recommended that one. And then Dragon Ball Daima. Liking that. Liking that a lot. That's a 200 race now. And Arcane has just been
Too slow for you or what?
I'm not liking the latter. Like I told you, the first 3-4 episodes was good, and it's just like fell off the cliff for me after that.
Did anyone tell you to watch Sakamoto
Sucker what?
Sakamoto Days? It's about a
No.
retired assassin and he's an old man.
Text that to me. I'll watch it tonight.
Okay.
American animation doesn't count as anime. Sorry. Static Shock.
Why don't know you brought up Static Shock? From the what?
Maybe because you wear the Static Shock shirt?
Oh, maybe.
Only Japanese or American Korean inspired property. Wait, what? Only Japanese or American?
like probably Avatar. I don't know. I don't know what studio did Avatar actually, but that one.
That one wasn't out when we started this, D.
Okay.
But
Would you
text it to
recommend
me.
it? Would you recommend it to him if it was out? Like, do you like it, Ryan?
Make sure you text that to me tonight. I'll
I
check it
will.
out. But I won't count it.
Yeah. You got a lot on your plate, so I don't know. I'm gonna text it to you. I'm just curious to see like how backlogged you are. As for you did mention you're slowing down on collecting. Are you selling stuff
Yeah, I'm gonna
too
be selling a bunch of stuff.
on Facebook Marketplace?
Yeah, the cesspool of it all. Facebook. I don't have time on eBay. Like, and
Yeah.
eBay just, I don't know. For me, I just feel on eBay takes a lot of money out of your pocket,
Yeah.
and it's just like, I don't know what else do I do. Put it on Instagram, maybe. If any of you guys are looking for any specific figures, let me know. You got to pay for shipping and the cost, right? So I can't really cover for that.
Yeah.
But I will sell it to you guys at retail, or probably even cheaper, depending on if it's open or not. For most of the stuff that I'm selling, there might be a
Oh,
couple.
I forgot. I told you, I think. So I
No.
did sell something again. And
Oh,
this
here
time
we
it
go.
was
I want to hear
the
this.
no, this one wasn't bad. Like, so I get there and it's like, I swear to God, he's like 11. So I'm like, how do you have this much money? But I didn't say that out loud. And then so he comes with not the exact amount, but I put
Well,
everything in increment.
hold on. So you agreed to the price, and he agreed.
Yes. And he's like, yeah, thumbs up. We'll meet. So
Okay, so that's an agreement, right?
I put the prices in increments of $20 bills. So you cannot mess that up. And he somehow comes with like 190. I'm like, okay. So he's like, do you have change? Like, I didn't bring change. That was dumb of me. So I'm like,
No,
so
it's
he
not
has
dumb of you. He didn't tell you.
yeah. So he hands me all of the money. He's like, oh, let me go ask my parents to like see if they have like smaller bills. So he's about to leave, and I still have the figure and like $190 in my hand. I'm like, kid, come back. If I was anyone else, I would have just taken this money and left. You can't leave your money. Like, I don't know why I'm
So
explaining
it's
this to you.
young kid.
Yeah. It seems like they're all in like a group, I guess, and they're telling each other like, "Hey, this guy has this." So
How old are these kids?
I think like they must be like 13, 12 or 13 or something. I'm like,
What are you selling?
just like my Mayfexes, SH Figure Arts, import figures.
Oh, I see. Whoa, Mayfex. What's going on here?
Other ones. So, for example, my old Miles Morales, I don't need because I changed it to the other one. So I don't see a reason to have two. So
Gotcha.
things like that. I don't need the other Gwen. I don't need 7 Gwen. So I'll just sell one of them. But I was just baffled. Like, why are you so okay with leaving almost $200 with a stranger? I think you like that's the thing about being young. And then his mom comes in the mall anyway. So I'm like, you should have just came with him and not let your boy get robbed. And this is the complete opposite of the other guy who wanted me to meet him in like the back alley after dark, where I'd probably get shanked. What did he say?
I like Sakamoto Day, but might be too boring for me.
So 2 people said that now.
Do you think
Ryan
it's too
says,
boring?
I didn't watch it yet. I was just curious if it was on your
Okay.
list. I see a lot of people talking about it. Are you gonna sell your figure arts Kamen Rider?
Oh, where's that?
Tav.
Oh yeah, I clicked on it. I forgot to. I was listening to it saying. Let me get back to you on this. It's gonna be a while. If you're looking for any specific ones, you can Instagram me. Let me know. Send me a picture and saying if you know what I have, because I did mention what I get, right. So Instagram me and say, hey, do you happen to have this, and are you willing to sell it? I'll let you know about it. If you guys are looking for anything specific from all of these places, let me know. I will probably sell a lot of it. So I'm not quitting. It's just I need to redefine what I want to collect going forward and not get all crazy like I did. So he needs to get through the early part of solo leveling.
Was it? Did you try that yet? The show,
Which
solo
one?
leveling.
Who mentioned that?
The Shao Kahn.
He mentioned solo. Okay.
Yeah, give it a try. It
Is
is.
that a,
It is
what
slow.
are you gonna say?
I'm not gonna say it's bad. It's just slow. They're all slow. They all start.
Yeah, how's it
slow.
going?
They all start slow. So whatever.
Okay, I will have to. Yeah, Metro win the. That youngster has a lot to learn. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Man, at least you're a good guy because I can tell you right now, there's probably like a bunch of people who are just like gone. See you
Yeah,
later.
just left.
Yeah.
I also didn't want to stand because they was like three of them, like friends, I guess, or brothers, and they kept like, I'm like, I'm too old to be talking. Like, I didn't want this exchange to.
Yeah.
I'm a so I'm like, they're figuring it out and standing, and it's just a black dude and some Asian kids. So I'm like, okay, like go deal with your business. I'm trying to be polite too because I didn't technically do anything wrong, but I'm just holding a toy and money, and then there's these kids that are like, you go. I'm like, I'll wait over there. Like, just go to.
Damn, that's
Yeah,
crazy. Well, at least they got what they
yeah.
wanted.
At
They're
least they
happy,
did.
right?
They were so far. The younger people have been more like on time and ready to purchase. There's no back and forth. It's all the other guys like, do you have this? Yeah, I do. What are you gonna? Can you do better on the price? Like, no, I can't. Sorry. Then they flake or change their mind. So have fun when you start selling stuff.
Well, what I do is I just put prices firm. Don't waste my
Oh,
time. I'm
oh,
straight up. I'm straight up.
you,
I don't waste time.
you think that would work?
No, no, no. I just say it like
Yeah,
don't bother asking me for a deal when I've given you a price because most of the time when I price something, it's actually below retail.
yeah,
So unless it's like a really old figure that's open, I might give you a better price. But if it's new and it's like under retail and you're already gonna pay more just going in the store, just pay the price. Don't waste my time. And then the worst is when a value of a figure shoots up and they still want it at like a cheaper price point than
yeah.
retail. Like seriously, you're already getting a great deal. Now you want even a better deal. Why even bother selling it then?
Oh, I've done that. I've
Yeah,
said, oh, sorry, this isn't gonna work to like 7 people just because they've been playing that game. So I'm like, oh, I respect your inquiry, but this isn't gonna work out. Thanks, bye. And I just
yeah,
bought them. What do you say? Solo level is too basic. So in that, like,
yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead. Deal with it.
for the basic ones, as long as they're fun, I'll give them a chance still. Like when there's like dungeon crawler animes where you're the weak guy has to become the strongest. Like there's a lot of shows like that, but they end up being fun, and I'm okay with that. Like there's a reason Pokemon went on for what 35 years. Like I don't... so
That's crazy, man. I'm gonna go to the Pokemon Cafe. Can I interject for a second
please,
here?
please.
I had the worst experience. My stress level went through the roof over the weekend. I,
Costco.
no, 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 nothing to do with
Okay.
Pokemon. As you know, I'm going to Japan,
Yeah.
and I waited till mid-January to book my Universal Nintendo experience, and I almost didn't get to go to Nintendo experience because it's sold out.
Oh, I didn't realize you had
It's
to like book tickets.
You have to book, I think, three
Like
months in
that. Yeah, I was
advance.
gonna say that far in advance. I thought it was like
I thought
that
a
makes
month and
sense.
a half would be good enough. I'm like,
Yeah.
a month and a half. Who goes in the middle of March or even earlier than spring break? And I went and I just look at the Nintendo thing. It's like gone, 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 gone. All the dates, and then I'm freaking out because I'm like, we're gonna go all the way down there, and we're not even gonna get to go to this one place that we really want to go as a family.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god! And then I don't know what happened. By miracle, a Sunday slot opened up while I'm refreshing, and I was like able to lock it in. I didn't get to go on all the rides, but I got to go on the Mario Kart ride because you get the express pass, right? So I got to go on the Mario Kart ride and the Harry Potter express ride, which to me is good enough
Yeah.
because I'm going to spend most of the time walking around and just soaking it in. I don't even care if all the other rides are not available for me to go and in long lineups. Don't care. But I nailed the two that I wanted to go in, and I get to go to the Nintendo because Nintendo part of Universal, you need to book in advance the time slot. You can't
See,
just walk
that I
in.
didn't know.
Yeah. So my time slot is right after lunch for an hour.
So you got you from 1 to 2. Like to me, that's surreal. That's insane.
I'll take it though because you only get an hour. What is Nintendo experience? I didn't know, but Japan is huge into Snoopy. I don't know about that, but the Nintendo experience is up until recently, it's the only place you can go. I think Universal Orlando's building there still or almost done. It's in 2025. At some point it'll be done, but up until they're done, Japan Universal is the only place where you have the Nintendo World, and you have things like Mario Kart. They just opened up a Donkey Kong part of it, which I didn't get Express on, but I'm just gonna go there if I get it. If not, whatever. I just have to experience it. But it's unlike anything you've seen. It's Nintendo World coming to life in front of you, and it's just so well made. I mean, the coin box, the brick that you hit.
Oh, I
You
saw
can do,
like the cool thing I like that I saw the bands that you all have that collects coins and stuff.
yeah. So
So that's cool.
I'll get you something from there. I'll call you from there.
Okay. Thanks.
But yeah, it's just an experience and it looks awesome. And I have friends who went there and said it's awesome. And yes, in Universal Studios, yes, in Japan. Uh, I believe the Orlando one, like I said, should be sometime this year. Will open up as well. But like I said, you can't just walk into Nintendo. You need to book your time slot because this is so popular and so many people want to go in. So we got the time slot we wanted. I wanted it after lunch, and we're good. We get to go for an hour there, so experience it, and then get the Mario Kart ride. So yeah, I was freaking out because I'm like, oh my god, everything's sold out. Everything's sold out. I didn't want Sunday because apparently in the weekend the price is a little bit more, but I'll take anything since I'm flying that far to go there. And I'm just happy that I got the chance to go to it. It might be more packed than normal, but I don't care. I get to go. That's all that matters. So, and then now on to the rest of the planning of the trip. So, yeah, good times.
I think I haven't been, but there's like the wristband thing that you like activate when you put it in the brick, so it looks like you're punching it.
Cool. I'll
I
have to
don't
check
know.
that
Well,
out.
yeah.
Uh, Other than that, that's what I've. Well, I watched Silo, obviously. I mentioned that earlier. Other than that, nothing else. Can't think of anything else. Yeah, can't think of anything else. All right. Let's get into. Do you want to do a what I learned?
Yeah, do yours.
Let's do a what I learned. Uh, da, 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 da. All right. Okay. So I believe today or yesterday. Sorry, maybe yesterday. The date says yesterday. Um, the movie company Cinemark in the U.S. they had their bring your own popcorn bucket day.
So what does that entail?
So you bring your bucket, and they will fill it up for $5. So
Oh,
people got a little creative with what they brought in.
yeah. So like, what do you think? It'd be like garbage cans and stuff.
So let me show you what I mean. So one person brought in their filing cabinet or nightstand, whatever that is.
Oh, but they still got it done.
They
That's
honored
cool.
anything
Yeah,
that
they
you
honored
brought
it.
in. If you could bring it inside the doors, they'll honor it. And so this person brought it and is sitting next to. Isn't that a fire hazard?
Yeah, probably.
Blocking the walkways into the theater. Maybe he's sitting right up front or she's sitting right up front. But yeah, they filled up. Another person bought an urn. Brought an urn. I hope they clean that out. Otherwise, it's gonna have a distinct flavor to it. Yeah. Yeah. And then I also heard was somebody. Oh yeah, here it is. Somebody bought this a
What is
tombstone. I mean,
what is that? A
casket,
mummy's tomb? A mummy's
yeah,
tomb?
mummy's tomb. No way, that's got to be fake. But yeah, $5 at Cinemark. I don't know if they're gonna do this again, because apparently some weird stuff was going on. People were bringing pail buckets in, which fine. Pail buckets, okay. I mean, as long as it's not like for dirt or something.
People ruin stuff.
It's just like, come on, seriously, you bring. I mean, this has got to be for show. Urn. You really want to put something in there? So yeah, apparently in Canada they're doing it too. Cineplex is doing that too. $5 popcorn day or something if you buy a movie ticket. But I don't know if they're allowing you to bring your own bucket. I think they're just it's $5. I think
there's got to be rules in there.
Yeah, just it's too much. Yeah, I was thinking it's Undertaker prop maybe, right? So.
Oh, that's smart. Guitar case.
Yeah. Anyways, that's what I learned, and I thought it was pretty interesting, cool stuff there. All right. let's get into the toy talks.
There's a lot, so
There's a lot. Okay, all right, let's do
well,
this.
I feel like our opinions will make it drag on longer than so. But I'll just get the Dragon Ball right off the bat. No McFarlane for you this week. I'm sorry.
Oh yay! No,
So
McFarlane.
here's another Goku for you. It's been I got this image from Toy Arc, but it's already on Tamashi's site. There's a North American exclusive for the lowest born Saiyan Goku figure. Is this something that you would buy, or are you all Goku'd out? Are you just said you're done with collecting, but is Dragon Ball still something you're gonna be invested in?
I mean, how much more difference is this Goku than what I already have? Right?
Yeah.
I
I
already
mean,
have a Goku that's powered down with the gi. I don't need another one. I'm sure there's some tweaks to make it look better, but how much better can you get?
okay. I was curious when your limit would finally hit.
I mean, like I said, I'm going to Japan and I see this sitting around for like $30 Canadian. Chuck it into the bag. Let's go. Right? So, but to ship it here and pay the extra 20, whatever it is to ship it here and get to like $60, $70, no.
Yeah. Not worth it. You have a Goku. Everyone has at least one Goku in their collection now. The issue are the ones where like they do version 1.0 body, 2, 3, like they keep updating the body, which is fair, but they do it so fast your previous version becomes obsolete immediately. like if so that's sometimes what the problem is. Like I have a Gohan here in his dad's gi, and I used to love it because it was the only Gohan figure in that outfit, but the sleeves are all floppy and they're just a mess.
Wait, you don't like floppy sleeves?
No, not when they look like armor pieces.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Oh, why you have to show the next picture, huh, bro?
I mean, it doesn't make a difference, does it?
Does
Does
he
it?
have? Do I have the one where he goes like this in the regular suit? I mean,
You must.
regular part down.
You must. It's basically all the same thing. Those knees are hideous. Look
Yeah,
at it. Look at it, bet.
I don't like that triple fold there on the knees. Why is there like 3 creases?
If they avoided doing stuff like that, it wouldn't be so prominent. It wouldn't stand out that much. But
Yeah. No, it's gonna be a pass for me.
he can get into his classic fighting stance pose, but ooh, look at all this engineering under that.
Woo! Look at all those layers of folding.
Yeah. Ryan mentioned he was looking at these, so a la carte from Helsing.
A la carte, did you say?
Yeah, no a la carte. So
Who is this?
Dracula backwards.
Oh God.
It's popular, man. So looking at this, I feel like
Ryan watches the weirdest things.
it comes with everything it should, but it looks kind of like unfinished. Like it looks a little too pro. I don't know. Maybe it's the cloth goods. Maybe the cloth goods look cheaper than they should. I don't know because I'm not interested in this at all. You could chime in and say why you don't, or what, like, no gaps in their elbows too. The figure doesn't do it justice. Okay.
So he's not buying it.
I feel like if they release another image where they updated like the paint applications, and you know how they fine tune figures after they get feedback, maybe that'll be the case here. If Alexander Anderson,
I still miss my Al's is a good anime, not as good as Berserk. I still miss my Berserk figure that I bought like long time ago.
did you sell it? What'd you do with it?
Oh, this was like 20 years ago. At least 20 years ago.
There's a chat sit somewhere.
No, I sold it, but it was
okay.
sick. It was really sick. It was awesome. It for its time, it was really good.
I'm surprised you didn't get guts at that pop-up store.
Yeah, no, that's a slippery slope if I get back into that thing.
It was something from your past that you can appreciate, but you don't want to get back into.
I appreciate the anime stuff that I had. I really did appreciate it, but I had to move on. I mean, there's gonna be new stuff coming out, and maybe one day I'll get back into it. We'll see. I mean, like I said, I'm going to Japan. Things could change in a hurry over there, right? So we'll see.
All it takes is one fun-looking figure to get.
I know. Stop it.
Then This Punisher looks a little off. I don't like this at all.
What happened to him?
His face looks
Like he got
not.
punched in the mouth?
Yeah. So, for figures like these,
Mm-hmm.
I'm always questioning what's going on under the clothes, and I don't mean that in a
Hey, whoa,
seductive
whoa,
way.
hey,
I don't mean
hey.
that in a seductive way.
Pump the brakes here, buddy.
Was
Is
there a
this a
figure you?
Mesco wannabe?
Yeah. Is there a figure you got that was just a floppy mess? I don't remember. Was there a Punisher you bought that was horrendous?
Not a Punisher. What did I buy? It was a floppy mess. Oh, Batman's dad.
Oh yes. Okay.
That thing was just god. It looked great, but it was just god awful. It just fell apart.
That's a shame too.
Yeah, it looked great. I mean, if you want it as a statue, it'll do the job. But if you want to pose that thing, good luck. Things are gonna fall over. Like the hands will fall off.
Because like
You
these
know,
guys look like
it's
they
just
pose
yeah.
fine. They can hold their stances. So I have a feeling this guy will be the same.
So is his name not Punisher? Is it like the
It was like
Destroyer? The Destroyer.
there's something Judgment. I forgot his
Oh,
name.
okay. The Judgment guy. Oh man.
Oh yeah, Sin Judgment Punisher.
So they kept the name Punisher. I'm surprised.
Well, they put Sin Judgment Punisher. If you say it all is one word,
I'll
it's
just call
not
it Sin Judgment or Judgment. That why even add? I guess maybe it's to throw salt in the wound. I guess, right?
because they can act ignorant.
Anybody getting this?
I'm not. I don't think anyone's actually like super into this.
I guess if you need this to kind of fudge into your Mezco collection, you could do that. If somebody's like a big time Mezco collector and they want a Punisher, I guess this would be a good option. What is the price on this thing? Dollar Tree Mezco. That's good.
Actually, let's find out. What's the okay, so it says 20 to 99. $100 is the full payment.
What do you mean 20 to 99?
Because they give you the option to pay between $20 and the full price. So I had to scroll to the end to see the full
Oh,
price.
that reminds me. I gotta go pay for my Superman on
Which one?
5K Toys. The one the Clark outfit.
Oh, the third party one?
Oh, I gotta go pay that. I forgot about that.
They
have they have a special edition version of it, but I actually like the regular version than the special edition one.
Are you talking about what I won't say hate, it's probably my fault too. When it's time for the second payment, I've never gotten an email from them.
I got an email.
Someone online is like, hey, your second payment's up, but that's cool. So you're getting this one.
So they have this one on the left. They're saying it's like a special edition one. I don't care for that. That's not Clark for me. Clark's got to be in a suit and a tie. But I mean, hey, if somebody wants it, there's another option there, right? So
that's a super classic.
What's that?
I was looking at the. Oh, you want the Goku?
Ooh.
Oh, it's just.
I like how they put the right over the head.
The not Goku. I keep looking at that Captain Marvel, like the Shazam. I just don't like this Kingdom Come face.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Alex Ross's type of style. I know there's a fan base that loves it, but it's not me.
If it had a younger head, I understand. They're replicating like how he looked in the book, but
look, can you not get it 3D printed?
You could, but at that point,
I mean, you have to ask yourself how big of a fan are you if you're gonna.
Yeah, I'm not that big of a fan.
Right? Like, that's what I was gonna get. Like, you're gonna spend $103 plus shipping, taxes probably, and then you have to go get someone to get you a 3D printed head, which would probably be another $30 to $40.
Just for my ideal.
Just that's you're a big fan then.
Yeah.
So yeah, I gotta go pay that.
So this one was a curveball. So the Storm Arena figures we were talking about previously, everyone was curious on the price point. Ryan even messaged me like a couple of days ago. He's like, "Oh my god!" So when I told you how much it was, you seemed pretty shocked too. On Big Bad Toy Store, I believe they were $24.99.
Holy Van Damme, he can stretch.
Yeah, I put that picture there to show the quality of the
Wow.
articulation going on.
I
This is
never
a.
watched Baki. I keep hearing this Baki. It's just driving me nuts.
I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix. If you want to watch
Yeah, it
it,
is. It's like Baki. Like, shut up.
I can't get a shit. So yeah,
How good is
$24.99.
this thing? Like, guys, tell me, like, is this a really good show or it's all nonsense?
They are wide, and it's so he can get into poses like the ones we just saw.
I mean, those poses are insanely good.
They
Holy,
look.
I think I pulled a groin muscle just looking at that. Jeez.
I'm curious if they have drop down hips. They must. Those always kind of leave me hesitant because sometimes they break.
Uh-oh, haters in the house. Uh-oh.
I mean, it could be a boring show. This is
Holy smokes. Would you bend for a friend?
There's a.
Okay, all right. All
I
right.
didn't do that.
Let's keep this PG-13
Yeah.
here, okay?
So we have those from Storm Collectible. Jada is doing their Street Fighter line. Storm Arena is also doing a Street Fighter's line. They only unveiled Baki so far. People were getting confused because you have $24.99 here, and then you scroll down to all you need to do is watch video of Baki trying to do school sports. His body shuts down because he's too OP.
Nice.
So you were a Storm guy, then you quit it because they took.
I never got into Mortal Kombat though.
Okay, understandable.
That is a disaster if I got into Mortal Kombat.
So this has piqued your interest, though. Like you will probably buy a Street Fighter, or are you focusing on Jada only? This circles back to what we were talking about at the start. Do you need multiples of the same character just to compare?
So right now I'm on Jada's boat.
Yes.
And the only way I'm going to jump off that boat onto Storm Collectibles boat is if they do something, not just articulation though. I mean, they got me with the price. They got me intrigued with the price. Okay, let me be very clear. It got me intrigued with the price. They will have me mulling it over more if I see the characters that I want and the accessory or the articulation to the level and scaled properly too. I need to see scale of the characters. There's a lot that has to go right for me to go back to Storm Collectibles. But that price point that you told me has me intrigued. But I'm a long ways away from jumping off Jada right now because they've been good to me. They've got everything I need for at the price point they're selling it at.
Big Bad Toy Store is being kind of annoying as well because let me see if here's an example. So we saw the price of that figure is 24, and then we have people like, oh, why is this guy so much? What's going on? They list it as 1/12. This is not a 1/12 figure.
Oh.
They put that for a few of their characters, and they're the old scale. The way the figures you want are the ones labeled Storm Arena. That's strictly the 1/12 scale. I don't know if this is a mistake or not, but that's throwing a lot of people off, and they may purchase the wrong thing if they don't fix that.
They better fix that quick.
So just keep that in mind if you are trying to get the 1/12 line. Some of them are not.
Yeah, Baki is a show that is action and have parody, absurd fighting, depending on the viewer, like Food Wars. Okay. I'll have to check it out.
Watch a few episodes. I was just trying to see if there's a size comparison, but that's okay. Because they did, okay, here's the other stupid thing. They did 3 different scales for some weird reason. So they're like 1/12, 1/6, 1/10. It's all over the place. And that's okay as long as they start to label them correctly. What else we got going on here? We saw those. Here's another one. This one's $89. But again, this isn't Storm Arena, so that's probably why it's more. So if you thought, oh, I want Baki in regular clothes, and you buy this and it's larger, you might.
Oh, it's Baki again.
Yeah.
Okay. I had no idea who this was.
So 89 here. And you're like, oh, why is this one more? Because it's not the same size.
Got it.
I like to start scaling. The figures are so good. I don't care if he's bigger than the average dude. They scale perfectly fine. They just labeled some of them wrong. So some are going to be 9 inches. Yeah, see? You see what I mean? But there are some that will scale with Jada because they did put them side by side with someone took like a ruler to it. Oh, here's that picture. So we have one here, then the next one, and then the next size up. So size comparison from the Storm 12 or the new Storm Arena size inch with a whole new body by Storm Collectibles.
So which one is the one that you mentioned that's $20? The grayscale one?
The ones labeled Storm Arena, yeah.
Okay, Storm Arena. They're gonna line up with Jada size, right?
And the Street Fighter has to say Storm Arena as well. This one caught my eye.
Oh, I know why I caught your eye. This is right up your alley.
It's like it has all the perks of the Revoltech without the stupid gappy joints.
Over the years, I've come to know what D likes, and this is right up your alley.
Like I don't even know what this is. Oh, like there's those
when you mash
like
mech and a superhero into one molded well, D will be all over it.
Oh man, I didn't get the Mantis. There's like those bug like alien bug women and the Vermin series. So I think like I like this. What I'm looking at here, I love everything about this. They did everything I would want a Revoltech to do, and they didn't.
Just like Batman.
Like there's no gappage. If there is gappage, it's hidden pretty well.
This is like a futuristic Batman.
I don't know, man. I don't know what Batman you see here. I mean, maybe I can see what you're talking about. It looks like the Arkham.
This is Zack Snyder's Batman,
like the Arkham City type, where he's all yeah. At the end of the movie,
justice, bang, 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 bang. Just gonna shoot some machine guns out of my Batmobile.
Oh man, I'm all for it.
Look at you, $344 all for it.
For 3. No, I'm not buying all 3.
Oh, okay, sorry, for 3. Still $100 each.
I'm all in now mentally. I just when the time comes, I might be like, no.
Oh,
there've been a few times like, did you get that?
You're just saying that because you don't want Jess to see you buy it.
No, she won't care. She has her vices.
Well, you sold some stuff, so you've got money coming, right? So,
but it defeats the purpose if I just if I respend the money on more toys.
Yeah, D.
It's one of those things where I need to see reviews.
Oh, you already did one of those. Be backed out on one of these?
You wanted me to buy like 7 metal coolers to army build.
I know people like, you only got one. I'm like, yeah, I don't need more. Shut up. You're gonna pay for it? No, then shut up. I don't need a bunch of those. No, I'm good. It's not like they're like $25, $30 army builders, right?
Just retail prices.
Yeah. Oh, this is a sick picture.
So $82 USD. Hammer, rifle.
Go back to that picture again.
This one.
So these are what are these what are the mantis or what are these things?
Yeah, they made a bunch of like mutant bug things previously,
and they're the enemy.
And these are the enemy. Like yeah, so they go hand in hand.
Okay.
I told you when I put my figures on eBay, they just skyrocketed in price now. Oh, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3. I should retire off these bad boys. I got one for your metal cooler. Wait for Dragon Stars to army build.
Smart.
Just take a chrome pen and
spray painted chrome. This picture reminds me of it reminds me of me when I was a kid wrestling my sister. She used to get so mad.
Yeah, I bet.
I perfected the Stone Cold Stunner. Oh my gosh, she used to just hate me for it. We were just walking the hallway. She'd be going to her room. I'm like, Stone Cold Stunner! Just kick her. This just gets so mad.
DDT.
Yeah. I'm like, you're lucky I didn't do the rock bottom on you. Oh, good times. I wonder if she has like neck issues now.
Yes, like, she's probably traumatized. Bring it up, see if she flinches.
He's like, no, stop. No more. Yeah. Because don't go up. And that's the bottom line.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy one. I don't care. He looks so badass.
Nobody said. Do you want me to look for it in Japan?
Maybe. Yeah. Okay.
Well, when are they coming out? This says pre-order here, though.
No, it's in June. It's in June.
So do you think it releases in March in Japan, maybe?
I don't know. Probably not.
Well, pre-ordered anyways. You
Yeah.
can always cancel it, right?
Yeah.
Do your thing. But if I see, oh my God, it's geez, like what? Just
They're doing
rocket launchers and everything in there too while you're at it.
Oh, don't worry. He does.
Oh my God.
So we got the Heat Boy.
They have no chance. Mech. The Turtles have no chance.
They have mechs too, though.
Yeah, but he's got armor like crazy.
Did you see Raphael's?
Oh, Raphael's cool. So yeah.
Yeah. No, Raph will be fine. Don't you worry about him. Don't worry about Raphael.
Holy smokes! What in the world? Oh, he's digging the sewer for them. We don't live in the sewers. We don't dig it for new sewers. There we go. Yeah. Oh my God.
Wired tape.
This is insane.
Die-cast metal.
You love Gundam and you love
Turtles.
This is it right here. Oh, I know you would buy this. This is right up your alley.
I wouldn't. It's $300.
That doesn't stop you.
It's a little too like I don't need a mech Ninja Turtle.
It's just I should have mind her business before talking about the people stuff if you know what's wrong. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were looking at that one.
3-pack of those guys and it's like $288. There you go, D. You can save some money right there if you buy it. Squad edition. Do it. Squad up, bro. Squad up. Yeah, I mean, if you're, like I said, if you're a Gundam fan, Turtles fan, this is the marriage that you've been waiting for. Here it is.
I feel like they're oversaturating. Well, they oversaturated the market years ago, but right now they're doing Naruto Ninja Turtles in the comic world. So expect some figures of those in the future.
So let me ask you a question. You obviously a customizer. I know you don't do Gundam, but let me ask you a question. You know how Gundam they come in pieces, right? And they're all like stuck on a plate, right?
Yeah.
If you were to build something, would you prime it prior to building it?
Yeah, I'd paint so if you got a sheet of red, I'd paint those like metallic red or whatever you want. I'd paint them the color I want before assembling.
Okay, so the question that I have though is when you peel them off, they have that little imperfection where they connected to the plate.
Yeah.
So what do you do with that? Sand it down?
You need to. So here's the rough part. So the ones that are hidden, you can get away with like using the nippers and cutting it. But the ones that are exposed, you would probably have to take them, sand it, and then paint them.
So then there's no point of painting it all then.
For some, you can like maybe like so if there's a sheet of like 40 things on that and 10 need to be removed, I'd do the 10. I'd remove the 10 and then use maybe a piece of tape and toothpick or something, just so I'm not touching it, like something to hold it, and then I'd spray it. It's very annoying and time consuming.
Yeah, I want to.
That's why I don't really do it.
That's why I want to get into building Gundams and spray painting them. So I'm gonna obviously do my homework and learn, but yeah, we'll see.
Like I
want to do a lot of things in life.
I've done it once, and I'm like, I'm not doing this again.
Because I've got a really nice Gundam with the samurai outfit.
Yeah.
Like not samurai outfit, but he's got the samurai sword. It's one of my favorite Gundams I've had for like maybe 25 years, and it's kept in a nice box. And he's red and white with the gold trim.
Sorry,
on
is this a model kit or
I built the model kit. Yeah,
okay.
I have several Gundams that I've built and I've kept nicely in a box somewhere.
Yeah,
but they haven't been painted, so I want to go back and paint these guys. Yeah, I do have Ashtray Gundam. I have Wing Zero. I have Freedom Gundam. I have actually the really big Freedom Gundam, like the expensive one, in the box still. So I want to go back and put some of them back on my shelf because I'm getting that itch of Gundam fever. And it's been a long time since I've held a Gundam in my hand. Gundam, not a gun.
So
So I want to.
the airbrush I just got is this one.
I've got airbrush. I've got
Oh,
everything.
you have one. Okay.
I have the compressor and everything. Remember,
So
I have a brand new set still sitting here.
Since yours
Like,
is already assembled, you would need
I
you
would
would
have
just
to put
tape off the areas you don't
limbs.
want.
I would have to take off limbs. Yeah.
Limbs and tape.
Yeah. Masking tapes. Yay! So much fun.
Yeah. No. I look at a project. I'm like, nah.
Ooh, Gundam tabletop game coming out. Nice.
Something for you to try to attempt.
Yeah. There's some crazy people out there with gaming. They might just flip the table.
Yeah.
So you're getting this?
Absolutely not. I have a die cast shredder. Hold on.
Look at D.
Hold on.
He's flexing. D's flexing, people.
I'm not flexing.
He's flexing. You guys don't know this guy has a crazy collection. The camera doesn't do justice of what's behind him.
I don't remember where I got this, but doesn't scale with anything.
Woo!
It's the first Gokin.
Chef's
so
kiss.
this is metal. It does hurt.
1/6 scale, right?
Yeah. Then it comes with the
look at that.
The turtles.
That is awesome.
So I just like saw it. I'm like, I want this. So I don't really need any.
The guy's like, that'll be $400. He's like, yeah, money ain't a thing.
No, not
money
even. If it was that much, like, peace. I'm out. So pass for me, but it does look cool. A lot of people are into these, but also a lot of people who were into them are selling them now too. They were like, I can't do it. I can't keep up with these.
Oh, here, look. Another way is connect two parts, put putty on the seams. Sand and then prime.
I used to leave putty a lot, like for your Invincible. The areas.
Oh, you want to show that?
I used to leave putty. Oh yeah, okay. Hold on.
Nobody. We didn't even forget to mention. So, D decided to not make any knight figures like these beautiful King Arthur knights figures that my other friend made. D just said no, I'm not doing any of those because I don't care about knights, even though they're great characters from history. They protect, the innocent. So D's like, nope, I don't care about innocent people. I don't care about knights. I'm gonna make
garbage monologue.
He's like, I don't care about King Arthur. Who cares? I'm gonna make you something else. And I said, okay, well, how about the new Invincible suit? And bam! Sorry for everyone's ears. Zoom in. Hand behind you, yeah, or hand behind the figure. Move it back. Move the figure. Move the figure back a little bit.
I don't think it'll work out.
There, almost did.
Anyways.
Yeah. The shine. You just show your Instagram. That might be easier.
Oh no! From the 90s show, they might as well not even be wearing armor. It's form fitting and it still has like a super no man.
Don't hate. Just stop. I'm right here. I'm sitting right here. I love that show, and why are you poo-pooing all over it?
I watched it a lot too. I can't even.
Wow, impressive! Better than Diamond. Rest in peace, right? Diamond Select. Are they done? Diamond Select.
Oh, the bankruptcies.
Yeah, R.I.P. to Diamond Select. We forgot to mention that. There it is. You can go to give your handle out.
It's dvon.art, and then a bunch of other stuff.
Okay, now you're just showing off.
So what I did do, like for this, I used silly putty, like for the circle part on his neck.
I like how it's like conveniently in front of the old Invincible. Like nobody would notice.
I did that on purpose. Of course I did. My lanterns.
The lantern collection you have is sick. It's sick.
I did a Scarlet Spider. People were
curious. Do you ever
about
give out tips on how to do some of these decals?
If people ask me, yeah.
Yeah, if you guys need to know how to do the decal application, Deacon, should I help you out? You can message him if he has time.
They're pretty fun. I did it for him.
That looks awesome.
I like
You
how like people are like, oh, like they
yeah.
feel afraid to ask me questions. Like, no, just ask. And
You know
then
why? I'll tell you why. Because there's a lot of people out there don't want to help anybody out.
I've
I
noticed that.
Yeah, I actually have bumped into a bunch of people in the collector community who are just don't want to give out. It's like some sort of like hidden treasure secrets, and you're gonna impede in their sales of all their figures they're gonna make for people. Like, really, give it a rest.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a big deal. You're not gonna make millions. Okay, calm down, relax.
There are people like, oh, I don't even know where to begin. I'm like, I'm just gonna send you some. Like,
Yeah,
whatever. Like, we're all trying to do the same thing here. Someone just messaged me about the Punisher. Like, he's trying to get a Punisher logo. And he's like, do you know like where I would even begin? I'm like, I will send you two so you can see how I do it.
yeah.
And then you could either
So
use it or you can learn.
yeah, anybody who wants to, maybe we should one day, just once in a while, like throw in a tip on the show here while we're doing our show, like a quick tip, right? What?
That or message the ANR Instagram if you need decals.
Yeah,
See if it's possible, and then I'll reply to you on the ANR one.
yeah.
I kind of so that's the thing. If they ask me questions and tips, like if they're willing to learn,
Yeah.
I will 100% help them. Like I
But
don't see a
here's the
problem.
other thing. Let me ask answer this question as well. Yeah, the question you bring of Goss is, I kind of understand they ask you how to do it after you did all the legwork and make money out of your research. How much money are you making that you're afraid that they're going to take some away from you? Right? Like,
Yeah,
so like I've done not figures, but I've done other things out there where I've done a lot of legwork for family or friends to ask me how I did it so they can go replicate that. I got no issues with that. That's fine for me,
yeah,
because if you're afraid to do that because, oh, hey, I worked hard and I don't want to share any secrets, would you not want that from somebody else to do that for you? Because I've had that, reciprocated back to me where somebody else did the legwork and helped me out. So for me, I just look at it as like, if you, what's the big deal? It really isn't a big deal to go help somebody out to help reduce their legwork. If you're a collector and you're about the community, then this should not bother you at all,
yeah.
right? Because everybody out there on a lot of YouTube channels talk about the community, but a lot of them are just, you know, egotistical, greedy people who don't care about helping anybody else out, truly help anybody else out. There's a lot of good people and a lot of people who are just shady. All right. And so I look at it as, don't say you're part of the community if you're not willing to help somebody out. I think if I had any talent whatsoever, like the level of D had, I will blab away. I would
I
help.
feel like to mirror your point though, I have seen people get help, get hours worth of help, and then take credit. Like, oh, I just figured this out. I'm like, you didn't figure that out. He
That's
told
on
you how
you.
to do it.
But I mean, even if someone does that,
Yeah.
you'd probably, if I'm the person that helps somebody out and they went and blabbed about how they did, I just chuckle and say, who cares?
I've laughed to you guys. People
Yeah.
like I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, doesn't this figure look familiar? And someone's had my pictures as their
That's
display.
different though. Somebody actually takes your picture and puts it
Yeah.
up.
I was like,
That's
I'll
a
check
whole
out my
different
and
story.
I'm
That's
like,
a
I'm
whole
like,
different
hey,
story.
I always message them like, I'm glad you appreciate my work. And then
Yeah.
they and you're like, no, BS. Like you got offended on my behalf.
I did, because that's plagiarism.
Yeah.
You're actually stealing rather than doing your own. If you make the exact, let's say you taught somebody how to make that invincible figure,
Yeah.
and they made it exactly like you did and they boast about it, who cares? They
Yeah.
made it. They
They
did
did
it
it.
themselves. But if they actually take your picture and put it up on their Instagram and say they did this, that's plagiarism. That I have a problem with, because you're not doing anything. You're
I've seen
stealing.
so remember those Fortnite
Yeah.
arcades? So our buddy for his diorama used those Fortnite arcades to make it. And a lot of people were making templates and like, oh, like, do you know the measurements? Like, no, F off. So I'm like, here, this is like, I did it. I was like, oh, how much do you want? I'm like, it's fine. So they were shocked that he gave me credit. Like he said, thank you. He's very thankful. But he's like, no one would
Is this
help me.
Telford?
Yeah.
Yeah. Telford's a good guy. Yeah, he's
Even online, people like, oh, do you know the measurements of this? I'm like, yeah, it's these dimensions. Here's a template. And they were just, I'm not trying to say you should give stuff away for free, but I'm not selling these. Someone's going to make this and take hours. Let me take maybe 4 hours off of your workload. That's where my mindset is. And I'm not saying everyone should do that, because some people spend like 30 hours trying to figure out measurements, how to do this. I probably can give us when you cook something, ask for the recipe, and you don't mind sharing it.
But you don't. Here's the thing: you don't do things for others for you to get something back all the time. You do it out of selflessness, right? That's the thing. Like, just do things. If you don't mind, just do it. But don't expect all the time for someone else to do something for you, because then you're trying to do a trade-off here, right? You're not really trying to be putting yourself out there to help people, right?
It's hard. I see both sides. I just don't like the ones who are aggressively mean about it. Like, no, figure it out yourself, a-hole, and then they just block it.
Yeah, it's just,
like, okay,
they got issues. Those people got issues. Those
Yeah.
people need to like wake up. They got issues, right? And this is such a small sample of what happens in society. Like, nobody wants to help anybody out. They're always, I want to just not help anybody else. I want to be selfish and be in my old tiny little circle, right?
That being said, if people do have questions about like logos and stuff, ask. I just like talking about them.
Yeah. Anyways, but D is willing to share.
Yeah.
So,
on the topic of decals, this doesn't apply to it at all. I just needed a segue. We have
holy smokes.
So I don't do MCU figures. We're on the Hasbro train. So there was a lot of talk about Hasbro last week. I don't care about Electro, but it's cool they did the No Way Home, Sinister Six. So we have Lizard, Doc Ock, Green Goblin, Electro, Sandman.
Is this going to peg warm?
I don't think so. I don't think they will make enough of these to even peg warm.
Hold the press. Limited run, please.
Not even like. Do you see a lot of Doc Ocks around, or Green Goblins? Like, I don't see them anywhere.
Did they even come up to Canada?
I think you had to. I think if you wanted them, you had to pre-order them through GameStop.
Yeah, I guess, right. There was like a limited run for me, from what I saw.
Like, I don't even know if it's a limit. I just don't think they care about this.
Maybe Walmart and the big box stores didn't want to bring it up here.
Yeah, that's fine with me. I don't.
Yeah,
I'm over this movie.
I have zero interest in this, except for maybe the boots for something else, right?
Yeah, I was like, hey, what can I use this on?
Yeah.
What joke can I turn
Luke Cage,
this into?
you say, huh? Luke Cage, you say. Right? But I don't know.
I liked him in the movie.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Yeah,
he's Electro. His personality was completely different than like his first appearance.
Yeah,
weren't you a little like crappy nerd before? Now he's throwing out one-liners and has all this swag.
Yeah, it's just like, what? That's shocking.
Comes with accessories. I like how they did sort of the mask. Like, he didn't put on the sunflower mask in the movie because that would look weird. So they just made it energy. Moving on to the comic stuff, we have another Jean Grey. So the first of all, the stream was garbage. Someone messed that up.
Oh yeah, that's they didn't pay their StreamYards.
I don't. It was weird. So it was zoomed in. No one can see it. You were watching. I didn't see it. I saw it right as they pulled it.
They pulled it and then they put it back on
correctly.
Yeah, that's when I watched it maybe 20 to 30 minutes afterwards.
So we have X Factor Jean. I feel like this is the Jean.
Where's the boots?
I think that's accurate. Let me see.
She's not supposed to have yellow boots.
Wait.
Or am I tripping out?
The stripe is supposed to. Oh, damn it! You are right.
I am.
Yeah, you're right.
Because I was like, something's off here, and I just
for her. If you put this classic head, the one where her whole face is covered, she should have yellow boots technically.
But with the regular face, doesn't have it.
Yeah.
So they're like, just go with the cheaper version, right?
Like let's see the
less paint, so we'll save money. I kind of like the hair version, anyways.
I always like Jean's hair.
Yeah.
Flowing. Like, when she uses her powers and her hair is just like blowing all over the place. That looks cool to me. Electro, the character that made no sense. Spider-Man theory is that all the villains do his identity recalls. Yeah, that movie was wrong for a lot of reasons. And then people were trying to say, oh, it made sense because some Spider-Man somewhere else, like it was ridiculous. So same gene body. It's not the Warbird one. It's slightly thinner. You don't
Why?
you don't like it?
Why couldn't do the Warbird body? What was wrong with it?
They needed to change it up ever so slightly.
So do you like this?
I don't care about it. At least they gave her an ab crunch.
Yeah, that's true.
Jean isn't the most curvy person, so
She has bicep swivel.
yeah. As long as she has bicep swivel, double joints, like
Yeah,
if she has the basic articulation,
it's
that should have been
passable.
done.
Yeah,
That should have been done 10 years ago. Then I'm all
yeah.
for it. Rom, the Space
Oh
Knight.
yeah, this is
I
so
never read
odd.
this. I
I
never
never
read
read it
this.
too, but I just like it. Just the way this crazy look.
Are you
Our
gonna
buddy
get it?
Andrew's a big fan.
Gotta get her pass.
I haven't pre-ordered this set. I should. Maybe it's already sold out.
And the whatever, and it comes with those mini comic books.
Mm-hmm.
People were mad about that because they thought it'd be like a real sized issue. So like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
thanks for this piece of plastic. I didn't expect them to give us comic books. Then we have Dawkin. People say Dakin, but
I'm sorry. Right now?
Wolverine's son.
Oh,
I think this is on a taller body. It should be because he
what's
is
the
taller.
bath on this one? Are you gonna get to it?
I don't think there is one.
Oh, is this the retro packaging, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I did not pre-order this at all, and I'm probably gonna have no luck getting this.
Oh, he'll be fine.
No, not this figure. I'm talking about the
Oh.
other figures. Probably sold out. Oh, well, what are you gonna
If you need another character for the Wolverine shelf or the Wolverine family,
No,
here he is. No, you pass for him.
I'm good.
Adam Warlock.
Oh,
So
this is
here's
badass.
your. So I was surprised because he's not my dude. I don't care about him, but I thought a lot of people would be happy. But a lot of the comments I saw were calling it trash and garbage, and the head's
Why?
disgusting. And I didn't want this look. I wanted the other look. Like, what do you want from Adam? Maybe an alt head. Do they give you that? They give you an Infinity Gauntlet that can be removed. So what is the problem?
People
What?
are angry. People
How
are
do you
angry.
the head looks kind of big here, but it doesn't ruin it for me. Will you be getting him? I like to ask you now because you have to be
Yeah,
more picky and choosy.
I will.
He looks great. Jig Race, the Target exclusive, just like Stars, Lexi's Ross exclusive.
So sold out.
Canada was they mentioned Canada. We have our exclusive stuff. They always end up at GameStop, so we'll be fine if you want them. We have options. Ultimate Iron Man, you despise this suit.
I was joking when I said it.
I'm pretty sure you despise it though. Do you even like this suit?
Our buddy Mark likes it, so I will be gentle.
When I was younger, like when this came out years ago, I thought this was hideous. Like it just didn't look like Iron Man to me, like
I
at
was like,
all.
when I saw this for the first time, I was like, "What is that? Is that his cousin? Like, what is this?"
It doesn't look functional. It looks like a hindrance. I'm pretty sure he almost drowned in it in the first issue because it's filled with water, like as a shock absorbent. So Hulk busted. It's
not our cup of tea.
something that
The suit is so ugly and clunky, but I love it. See, even you like bad things once in a while. It's okay.
pass for
It's 100% pass for me though.
there's things I like about it.
I don't even want this for the parts.
I think the thing that bothers me the most is the helmet and the legs.
Why? Because he looks like a duck.
like that torso can be used for something. Like I can find it.
No, it can't. Just don't even bother. Just move past it. Oh man. What else we got?
So
Hey,
you have Miles with look at those hips. So problem number one for me. It is nice they updated the body mold because I just sold my classic one to someone. So I don't need another Miles because I have the Into the Spider-Verse one and then the Gamerverse Miles, which is good enough. Like I don't need so many Miles.
Mark Duck.
They needed his legs to be this far out to get him in this crouching pose. but they stick out so much. Like, I don't know, that looks wacky to me. Maybe I'm just nitpicking.
That gap is pretty big.
Yeah. All for that. So it's cool that he could get into that pose.
Maybe just leave it in this pose.
That's what I was gonna say. If I do get him, he's gonna be sitting like this. He's gonna be sitting like this the whole time.
Is he checking his heart rate or something? What is he doing?
Like,
he's got a smartwatch on.
Does he need to aim with 2 hands?
Is the fist gonna shoot out like Iron Man?
So nice. We get another comic version. Boot cut there, so it swivels, double jointed.
Give him some
butterfly
dreadlocks. Give him
joints.
some style, man.
Oh, I hate that gamer hair so much.
Come on.
I hate it so much.
Come on.
Just looks like he looks like
You could definitely make this into like an evil Miles. That look does not look friendly at all.
it looks like her.
Oh man, look at
Does it not?
Oh,
does it not?
God.
Does it not?
No, it does not.
Are you kidding me?
No, that does.
Yeah, she's just lighter. Yeah, the same jawline. Get out of here.
No, man.
Same jawline.
Oh man, stop it. Stop it.
His ears are inwards a little bit more, but they're basically the same to me. But that's not insulting anyone. I didn't say it was ugly. I just said they look the same. Don't say it.
You just compared her to a man.
Or did I compare this? Did I compare him to a woman?
Because either way, you've insulted both then. She was a what? Oh man. Okay.
So I'm obviously army building this.
Yeah.
Your
hey,
voice,
so this is a long story, right? About this.
you were following it more than I was. Like, I don't know what's going on here. You were invested
so
in
Dwight,
you tell me.
the guy who builds or has a final say in the creation of Marvel Legend figures. He's sort of their head sculptor, finalized person. Said when he first started on the job, his first action figure that he made from Hasbro was Banshee. I don't know what to say Siren for.
She just came out. I get
it. Anyways, Banshee, and it was a flop. It was like people didn't like it, or people were just like, this is not good. And so what he said was, because he got all that hate, I believe that's the story, is he will never make this one figure again until he's about to leave Hasbro.
Oh, so you think he's leaving?
So what happened was, though, is he said he didn't realize he's going to be at Hasbro for 20 plus years.
Okay.
And so he's going back on his word. I think there's pressure from above to get over that nonsense.
Yeah, of course it is. He just was dying on that
for 20 years. Like, dude, just make the figure. Nobody cares about your story, right? And so that's why he went back on his. He's like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna break my promise. I'm gonna do it. I didn't think I was gonna be here for more than that many years, and so he made it finally. So and now nobody cares. Nobody cares. Dwight, you're good. Don't worry about it. You don't have to say I have to go back on my word. Nobody cares.
If he didn't draw attention to it, I would have known that.
Yeah, exactly. Right. And everyone's probably happy that you made this figure.
Yeah.
Why am I talking to this as if he's gonna watch my show? But anyways, yeah. Kudos for Dwight for making this figure. I wanted this in my X-Men collection, and I will be getting this figure.
Good. Okay, here's one that raised some questions. People loved it. It was divided. So we have what are the Maximum series?
Maximum. Somebody needs to clean their dresser.
So we have looks like one of my
oh, that's why I don't get over that over a cup of tea.
Yeah, exactly.
Go clean your room.
We have Spidey here, another one. But this one is like a super duper deluxe version with accessories, alternate heads, web shooters, web effects.
Shots fired to Mayfix.
Yeah, you were saying you think this was
This is a direct shot to Mayfix.
Mayfix or the CT toys?
No, CT toys is nothing to them. They don't
They
sell on
were
the scale. They don't sell on the scale as Mayfex does.
they were sent to cease and desist.
That's a different story. Of course, they're gonna get a cease and desist.
Yeah,
They're copying.
they never did before, but they did when they started making like Spider-Man. That's a whole
No, no,
other
no.
issue.
They started doing it when they got popular.
Yes.
When mainstream got a hold of it, and YouTubers were like, "Hey, you should get this for $25. It's amazing." And then what do you think is gonna happen when Hasbro finds these videos, right? But this is a direct shot to Mayfex. I think this is them going, "Hold on, let's go and up our price close enough to Mayfex, but because we're a juggernaut company, we can sell it below their price and get people to stop buying Mayfex stuff and buy our stuff."
Oh, why the fuck? Because you swap the arms out
Yeah.
to put it like a bare armed web shooter, but I would never use that. So, and they swivel now, so you have double.
I'm really excited. Not excited. I'm really interested in seeing how this stacks up into the Mayfex Spider-Man.
I think so. So here's the thing. Like it's gonna sound like I'm crapping on Mayfex. I like the Mayfex one, but it does have some issues. That being said, Hasbro always has issues too. The only thing that looks different is a better neck articulation. So this, despite that, there are minor differences. They added some folds into the legs. Like it's a Spider-Man suit, red and blue. Like it's always gonna look similar.
It's OG, yeah.
Yeah. The upper body is different because they needed the waist to be more narrow. So this isn't the Renew Your Vows body entirely.
One thing I do like about it is the lankiness. I'm a big Spider-Man fan of Spider-Man being lanky.
So there you go. See here how the upper body looks bigger. The Renew Your Vows one looked more tube-like, and the shoulders were sunk in. So he didn't have that like minor barrel-chested look that comic books back then had. I can't wait for Maximum May. the decrepit version. Sunken in cheeks, frying pan invade. Depending how you twist it, it sticks out. Yeah, that's a problem. Same with the boots, though. Those have issues as well. Same with thigh cuts. Any cut that you have with a domestic figure will always have those problems. Whereas the import figures are more, I don't want to say seamless, but they're engineered in a way that you can do it. But a lot of the people who had the previous Spider-Man got paint rub all over when they tried to do crouching poses. So we see here, like he can pull this pose off.
My when I saw them put all the hands in a same manner as a Mayfex packaging, I'm like, look at these guys just putting the pair of hands like lined up. Because when you saw the video, look at the packaging right there. Like that's Mayfex packaging right there. Right? Putting the hands like that. And I'm like, this is a direct shot at Mayfex. Like Mayfex now needs to go, okay, we better up our game.
All they have to do is release figures more frequently and they'll be golden.
That would be part of the upping the game. Yes. Also, this is the biggest thing is what are they going to price this series at? Are you also alienating your other lines now? Why do I want another Spider-Man from the Legends line when I have the Maximum series line?
Well, here's the thing too. People were always complaining about the shoulders sucking. Like the shoulders, he looks like a little baby wimp, and his physique doesn't match. So okay, here we fixed it, and then now people are mad that they fixed it. Understandable, because they just bought one.
You're never gonna make everybody happy. But what I'm saying is, like, the majority of the people are gonna go to this now because it just comes with a ton of more stuff. Yeah, especially new collectors, right? They're gonna like, well, why do I want that one? I'll just get this one here.
Well, the good thing is the old one is, I haven't seen that in a while.
Like, and they're making a black suit Spider-Man with this.
Oh, 100.
It's not. You're making a 2099 one. They're making a Miles Morales one. They're gonna make a boatload of Spider-Man with this. They're just gonna go crazy with this. And I'm wondering what other characters are gonna do. A Venom for sure.
Because
a Carnage.
Because they're gonna give you different costumes to have. Like if
that's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. This is exactly what I'm saying. You're killing off your other lines, or you're putting a blow to the other line sales.
But what other Spider-Man is on the market? Like they've waited long enough where you could have gotten the other one. It's still you can still get that other one if you want, but you're gonna have to hunt for it. By the time this comes out, that one's already off the market. It's already obsolete.
Well, I'm just saying for future releases of Spider-Man,
Yeah.
and in the, let's say the retro packaging line,
Oh, I
right?
see what you mean. So they will if they do another retro package Spider-Man, why would I buy it?
Why would I want to buy that? Because I know they're gonna double down and do a maximum one later on.
Well,
So
that being said, like you see the Spider-Man Unlimited. People bought that up. It's on an old body. Like it has sculpted details, but that body isn't nearly impressive as the Renew Your Vows or the Amazing Fantasy one. But people still bought it because it's Spider-Man. I think they know they can get away with it for
like
every
the black suit
Secret Wars.
Secret Wars, where people are probably shaking in their boots now because they're gonna make one for this line.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna get it because I didn't get the secret one, right? So I'm gonna get it here, and I'll be like, "Woo!
Yeah,
Take that!"
like that's good for you.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking that it's gonna poo-poo on a lot of the other characters that they're gonna build going forward. Are they gonna stick to Spider-Man only? I don't think so,
I
right?
don't think so. But why would they have to when so many people buy the crappy ones regardless? Like Future Foundation Spider-Man, I skipped that. I skipped a lot of Spider-Man. The Fantastic Four one with Wolverine, that 2-pack. Like I don't need that. Like there's a lot that I just don't care about because it's on an.
Are you fatigued with Spider-Man?
Not so much fatigued. It's just you're giving us Spider-Man on old bodies when I know you can do better ones. Like I've
And
seen you do.
is this up for pre-order?
No, it's not yet.
Okay.
Tav said they didn't mention this as McFarlane's version of Spider-Man. Do you think that's Hasbro being a poor sport? I don't know.
They don't have to.
Yeah,
He doesn't own the rights to him.
it's just another like they don't announce who created so and so's suit. This is a definitive look though, so I get where people are coming from.
And on top of that, I want to add the fact is they also gave McFarlane the rights to make statues. So they already gave him.
Yeah, they're not hiding the fact they.
Yeah, they're not. Definitely, they're not hiding. They gave him the chance to make Marvel statues, and he's making them. And I don't know how the sales are with those ones. I have no idea. But I mean, anyone who complained about Hasbro not giving articulation to their character or skimping out on stuff, well, here it is.
Yeah, here you go.
And,
here's the version you wanted. To
yeah.
Ryan's point earlier, look at that boot on the. Like you're not gonna avoid that. That's just how it is.
Hello, Brick.
Hey, Brick.
Hope you're doing well.
Oh, so I did throw this in because so there's the rumor of the Marvel versus Capcom figures. Like the easiest thing they can do, take this Maximum body, make it a lighter shade of blue. They've been posing him in specific poses from the game. Like that's his stats in the video game. Why put a promo shot like that?
Yeah.
The web shield is one of his. He does it in the comics, but that's his block in the game.
Okay. I want to ask everybody out there on the internet, that cloudy sky in the background there, can somebody please find me that? Because I want to put it on my city diorama here and take some pictures. I don't know where to get this. I don't even know where to begin. So if anybody knows a lead on where I can get something like this as a backdrop, let me know.
It should be easy, cloudy.
Okay, listen, calm down, nerd.
Come on, man.
Can we wait till after the show?
No, Dad, we're putting a halt on this, so he just removed this.
I tried looking up. I wanted something like ready-made. I don't want to print it and glue it on a cardboard. Something that's ready-made where I could just buy it and have it set up there.
Oh, we'll find one for you. Don't worry.
Yeah.
The Peter Parker face looks like he goes to the same.
Sorry, what did it say?
Looks like he goes to the same club as the Birthing Hip Smiles. It didn't say yet. I'm curious what the. Okay, so how much was the?
Oh, let's talk about the price. But guys, throw me some numbers. Let's do it in US dollars here because we don't want to do Canadian rubles. Funny. Wait a couple hours to go inside. Leave the dad jokes to me, buddy. Okay. Leave the terrible dad jokes to me. Yeah. Okay. What's the regular Legends go for in US dollars? $24?
So on Big Bad Toy Store, yeah, so 24. The deluxe like Jean Grey is $49.99 USD.
I'm gonna say this is gonna go for the same price, $49.
I think it's going to be more.
You think
I,
more than 49
yep,
US?
yep. I think they're
Ryan's
going to,
saying 30. Ryan's saying 30.
because that's how much they.
Ryan's looking for a deal.
If they want to add all of that in, then I could just.
Remember going back to the question I said that they have to price this lower than Mayfix, but enough
They
to
do. They have to skirt the line, though.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They have to find a sweet spot that's like makes people think twice before they click on a Mayfix Marvel figure or a Marvel Spider-Man figure or whatever figures they come up with.
Because as soon as they start doing things like, here's a sperm stand for the web, well, like they threw in a stand, for goodness sakes, a spider sense effect, bare hands, swappable limbs.
I didn't ask for the price it should be. I asked
Yeah,
for the price they're going to do it for, and you
I
know
think it's. I think it's gonna
they
be
know
like.
a company like Hasbro, they have to make their profits, right? So $49.99 is what I'm going to go with USD.
Oh, I think 60, man.
$60 for a Marvel Legends single figure. Ew.
And the box they just created for it,
Ooh.
with the windows, all these web
So much
accessories.
for recycling boxes, huh? That went over fad.
I'm thinking 50 would be max. I think it'd be a sticker shock for many Marvel Legends, unless they
Well,
want to
get
hit
ready
this
to
one.
be shocked. $49.99. I'm saying because I like exactly what Brick's saying is you go higher than that, you're uncharted territories for a single figure.
I think they want you to believe
That
that
this is
this
made
Spider-Man figure is better than this. Like, this is old news. This is just a normal deluxe. This isn't the maximum edition of Spider.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm surprised they're going maximum edition, so they're gonna have a maximum Carnage for sure. Yeah, exactly. They completely trying to say, look, we can give you import figures for the import price, but it won't be near as good. I don't know about that last part, but they definitely want to make you forget or think twice about buying import figures. They really want to put pressure on you to buy from them. This is Hasbro saying, hey, we need to get every penny we can from people, or even if we just grab a certain part of the market share and bring it to us. Like, let's say Mayfix, they grab 25% of that market share. To them, that's a win because they also get money from Mayfix because they have the rights, right, to Marvel that they have bought from Disney, and they're able to secondarily sell that to other people like McFarlane, like Mayfax, SH Figure Arts, whoever else is doing it. So they make money from that, and I think they just want to get a piece of that pie and make you think twice.
I'm gonna touch up on this too.
Yeah.
So Ryan's talking about quality and issues. So I don't know about you. Again, I have to word this carefully because it's gonna sound like I'm hating on Mayfix. But I think the glamour of it has worn off for me in regards to the Spider-Man that I had before. There was a lot of problems that one had that people overlooked. So his crouching is decent. Like, they get into the same pose. Like,
Well, I don't know. Look at that. That one looks like he's trying to get into that pose in the left
which one, the
there.
Mayfix? Yeah.
Yeah, he's
I,
trying.
I can't say that it can't, like, it can be done. It's just, are you willing to maybe force your figure to snapping? Like,
Well, that's durability is a huge thing, though, right?
I could throw this Hasbro one at the wall, and
That's the thing. That's the one thing that nobody seems to get, except for maybe Todd, because his things are like 7 feet tall. But the durability is huge because figures fall, figures get damaged in shipping, things happen. Hasbro, I have hundreds of Marvel Legends figures, and I think maybe 2 of them broke on me. I have hundreds, and the 2 broke on me because of an weird accident, just falling off at a different angle and snapping. But like, it's crazy how durable they are, and I think that also plays a factor. And remember, not just we're gonna also not all buy it. It's gonna be also kids that want to buy it, and parents are gonna go buy this, then go to Mayfix website, Ami website to buy it for their kids, right? They're gonna be like, I just buy it from this guy right here, right? So yeah,
those ankle ball pegs, like, they stick out like a sore thumb, but they can hit the same poses.
because kids still buy this, and if they break, they will cause issues. Yeah.
Like they're hitting the same poses at this point, and this doesn't even have like a
That
stupid.
Mayfest looks really awkward. It looks like he fell.
Another thing, the shoulders came on backwards, so those aren't even on the right way. QC issue there. So Mayfex has great looking.
The one on the
It,
right looks like Lloyd Christmas fell off that when he
and
fell off at the airport.
that's
I'm
the whole,
good. I'm okay.
and it has no boot cut, so it can't really like twist the way you want it to. This is entirely the poser's fault, though. This is the owner of the figure's fault. I would have made the leg at least aim the right direction, but they're just doing a comparison. This is like the most basic, amazing fantasy body. This is the animated version of the figure, and it's still doing the same poses. So here's a better crouching one. It still sits kind of high though, right?
Yeah, it's still high. Yeah.
QC issues.
But
So
at the time,
I have to touch on this.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, at the time, I still like this Mayfex Spider-Man. I just have to point out it's not as perfect as people believe it is. There's paint rub. They did the belt under the diaper, so anytime you put him in an ab crunch pose, it scrapes the paint. They could have just did the belt on the outside of it. The figure again, backward shoulder on the new release. The joints had paint rub. These aren't even bootlegs. This came out the
These
first
are legit,
week.
yeah.
So if you're gonna play with these or pose them, you have to be very conscious of how you are touching the plastic against other plastic on the same figure. That's something some people don't want to worry about. If you get a Hasbro one, they molded the plastic the color it's supposed to be. Those legs aren't going to paint rub because there's no paint on them.
The more and more I look at this, and obviously the great things that you bring up, this might be the definitive Spider-Man in my collection when it's all said and done. I know it's early. I know
again, price point. I like I like the full, like
well,
they added.
Even if it's the same price as the Mayfex, if it does the job, is it not the definitive Spider-Man in anyone's collection? Name like anybody out there here. Name a better Spider-Man when this comes out. I'm very curious what people are gonna say. There's gonna be some homers who are gonna say, "No, Mayfex is the best. I don't care what you say." But let's put everything aside. Don't be biased. And when this comes out, I'm very interested.
He's great. He's one of my favorites. The Sentinel.
Which one?
The Sentinel one.
Which Sentinel one?
The Into the Spider-Verse Spider-Man. Peter B. Yeah.
That's my okay. That is my favorite figure of all time.
If he was a bit bigger, he would be
What do you mean he's a bit bigger?
If he was a bit bigger, he's very small compared to the others, but it doesn't matter. Like you could fudge it.
Yeah. I don't know why I have such a huge attachment to this figure. I don't know what it is, but he's my favorite figure of all time. That's the one figure I will never sell. I don't know why. Don't ask me. I don't know why. I feel warm, and it's like having warm bowl of chicken soup.
I kept that one and got rid of the Mayfex one.
Yeah,
the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like I like that one. That's what I mean. That one.
Yeah,
is my Spider-Verse Spidey. Like it does everything I want it to.
Yeah.
I didn't need Hobo Spidey. I didn't need him in the like trench.
I mean, come on. He's a cup of coffee in a newspaper.
He is fun. He is fun.
Yeah.
I just didn't need him. I'm going to get the Across the Spider-Verse Peter.
I think why I like him is I like to drink coffee in my sweatpants.
Oh yeah, he's in your McDonald's dial right now.
Yeah, I think that. Oh my god, I just put it together. Why did it take me that long? I love drinking a cup of tea or a coffee, or not a coffee, flavored coffee probably, and in my sweatpants. That's my morning. Yeah. Okay, there you go. He embodies me. What are you looking back for?
I'm looking at my Spider-Man show. I was seeing if there's any that like, but no, he poses good. He has import.
I love the eyes on this. This is my favorite eyes of
Spider-Man. So here's my problem with the Hasbro one. Those eyes are too far apart.
This one on the right?
The one on the right, the eyes are far apart. Someone lined up the unmasked head, and the eyes don't make sense. The lenses don't go.
I don't care what anybody says.
It doesn't bother me, but it's just like there. I like the one on
he's got a goatee underneath. Okay,
the one on the left I like.
I like both. You don't see nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. It's fine. Come on, D. It's fine.
My catchphrase. Yeah, exactly. It's fine.
All right. What else we got?
So Oh, here it is. I'm gonna send this to you.
You're gonna ruin
One
the night.
second. 1 second. Me. Okay, so
Yep.
I'm loading it. This one's posed a bit better. So the QC issues on Hasbro exist as well for the
Well, of course
newer.
they do.
Yeah.
Not
So,
as like common as Mayfex, I would
but
say.
it's always with the drop down hips. So that concerns me because I assume the maximum version of the Spider-Man will have those. They use their cheap brittle plastic for the drop down hips, and then gummy plastic that sits too tight on the ball peg, the ball joint and socket. So when you move the legs, it just strips them completely. So I have no idea how they're going to go about that. That's what's concerning me.
I don't know why I'm still stuck on the eyes thing that you just mentioned.
Look,
I'm happy with it. It looks great. You guys are all evil, mean people.
like they don't line up at all.
No, they're fine. Come on.
It's not enough to make me hate the figure. It's just funny. Like they'd always have done this.
Yeah, they haven't announced it. We're all playing the guessing game. I said $49.99. D said $60. Are you saying $59.99 or are you saying 60 flat?
That's a good question, though.
They're gonna they have to do that 1 cent less psychologically to let you know. Yeah, it's an artist thing. Yeah, there you go, huh?
But see, these eyes are close. Like I like the placement of
these are too
eyes.
close.
They're not too close. That's how eyes work.
You might as well just join them. Make it one eye. Cyclops
like
eyes.
here on the right. That's too close for you.
Yeah.
Oh,
they're basically almost touching.
I mean, he has to see out of them.
Well, what's wrong with the other ones then? He has to see out of those too.
This is what's wrong with them. His eyes don't.
Maybe they didn't line up the picture together. That's their problem.
What do you think about the unmasked head?
That looks silly.
You don't like it?
That looks garbage.
Okay.
That will never be on that figure. I'll tell you that right now. That looks like something my kid drew. And he's not a good artist. Yeah, that's I hope they fix that because that is god awful for a maximum line.
I think they're just betting on a lot of people not using it. Like you got a lot of Peter Parker heads now.
Cody, Toads.
At the moment, I like what they are trying to do with this. Like all the little wrinkles and folds. Like people are saying this is a straight up. People are saying this is a straight up body reuse. It's not. So
here, the board of Hasbro, they're probably sitting there and that meme, where it shows Scarface laughing with the other guy, the money's rolling on the counter. Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
That's what they're doing with this slide. They're like, look at all this money we're gonna make.
And that's why I think it'll be $60.
They're like, look, these suckers are gonna buy every one of these again from us. These idiots. Wait, let's do a light blue, let's do a dark blue. They're all gonna buy it up. And they're right. We are gonna buy them up.
I'm talking like I'm not gonna buy this.
You're gonna buy this for sure.
That's why I didn't say. I didn't say. That's exactly why I didn't pretend I wasn't.
Sold.
I just have to point out my issues. I'm worried about the legs. That's it. If they're
what are you worried about? What are you worried about?
Gummy plastic and them snapping.
Yeah.
But like Cowbunga dude said, you need this. Wasn't the 12-inch Spider-Man?
Yeah, in 2009.
You're not allowed to do that, he said. Don't use logic because it came out 10 years ago. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, that's Elvin's point. I honestly don't remember how much those were. They didn't pose very well.
So they're like for like 5-year-olds, right? They had like 6 points of articulation.
Like they had all of the articulation Legends would have, but this is the crouching you're gonna get from him. Like he can't do anything. It's just so tight. And
Brick, they're gonna make so many Spider-Mans with this because they're gonna want their money back on this mold. they're gonna give you a lot of options.
Oh, there's so many heads right now too. They could just part swap.
Oh,
This just to grab the Secret Wars head, slap it on this bad boy, paint him black.
they are gonna give you a lot of options.
Marvel versus Capcom line. Make this blue a little bit brighter.
Yeah, yeah, it's all coming. I'm telling you.
You know
right
what? You know what? Let's make a Venom 2-pack. Get that other Venom that we just released.
Sure.
Make him light blue.
Maximum collection.
Maximum Venom.
Yeah. Hey, while we're at it, let's make Deadpool. Why not? Kids love Deadpool. Let's give them a maximum Deadpool. Maximum effort, boys. Let's go.
So right now, you don't even really talk about your Mayfix Spider-Man. You don't really care about that at all.
What do you mean?
Like, is that like would
At
this
the
be
time? At the time, they were the pinnacles.
Yeah, but right now, Sentinel is for you.
Yeah,
and maybe this for one that you would just pose and play with.
I'm super excited to put this next to my Mayfix and truly give my honest opinion on it, because I just honestly I don't have any. I'm not a fanboy of any of these lines. I love all of the lines, but if you stack them next to each other, I will tell you which one is the best, in my opinion. I do not care. But yeah, I mean, I've got my Mayfix shelf here. I've been very happy with a lot of the Mayfix that I have in my collection. They give you a different take on the Marvel versions of them. So we'll see. Yeah, I mean, Maximum Craven, you name it.
Sure, from the Sonyverse.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Why not? Get Morbius in there too.
Did you see he was very shocked that it failed because it was a good movie.
I didn't even bother talking about it. Somebody's out to lunch.
So yeah, I'm gonna get this.
I'm just looking at my wall here with all these Spider-Man figures.
That's what I mean. This isn't gonna hinder anyone from buying Spider-Man.
And I'm like, which one do I sell?
Anyone? Yeah.
You know what's gonna be sick? I just saw right now above me. Imagine a Scarlet Spider-Man. Woo! Ooh, I got chills. Give me a Scarlet Spider-Man. D is running to GameStop. D is doing a full Tom Cruise out of the tower run.
they're just gonna maximize all their previous Spider-Man.
Yeah, duh. Who wants a Scarlet Spider-Man in this body? Raise your hands, please. I'll take 2.
You can tell it's gonna be gummy, like just from looking at this picture here. And I'm okay with that. Whatever. As long as they just do not snap to pieces.
I don't think it'll be snapping to pieces. I think it's gonna have minor issues, the ones you mentioned between the legs there, but I think overall it's gonna be a good figure.
Okay. Well, we'll see.
I think this has a chance to be the definitive Spider-Man. There you go. See? Look at that. Woohoo!
Red Rider Symbiote 2099 and Ben Reilly.
Are you not entertained?
Oh, I'm used to that. There's no way. Like, as soon as you do a boot cut, like that's going to happen on every single superhero figure.
Yeah.
Unless they're wearing actual.
Because if you don't do a boot cut, then they'll complain about you don't have a boot cut. You don't have toe articulation. So pick your poison, man.
Because they want people to complain about there's no muscle definition. But I do see his point. Like when you're trying to make a figure just stand perfectly straight and there's like segments jutting out of the sides. And then when you turn them in to line them up and it doesn't look right.
Don't buy Yamaguchi.
Oh, God.
Did you know there's an actual city called Yamaguchi?
Yeah.
Is that where they make it?
I have no idea where they make it.
I'm assuming they would. Unless the owner's from there or something like that.
I mean, that's it. That's all we can end off. Look at the shin. It's by his face to do the cut. No, Ryan. What's wrong with you? Yeah, he's too muscly back there. Oh, I forgot also. I mean, you know already, but Elvin has Warp Vengeance. So he too will be getting this guy. Let's see him next.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. That doesn't count as what you got because you didn't technically have it in your hands yet.
Yeah, not yet. Next week.
But I'm back on the Dragon Ball train.
Yeah, woo! Let's go.
After a 7-year hiatus.
Let's go. Don't worry, I'll be in Japan. I'll let you know if you need anything.
Okay.
So. Yeah.
I do. We talk a lot about Spider-Man. That's just like I'm just gonna
Well,
end
it's
it
a
with that.
spicy topic, right?
Yeah.
It's spicy. I honestly want to be positive about it. I think it's gonna be the best Spider-Man in my collection, just from early looks right now. Of course, let's get in the hands before you kind of confirm that. But yeah, I just from the looks, I think it could be the best Spider-Man figure in my collection. I don't know if it's gonna dethrone Peter B in terms of my favorite, but in terms of articulation, look, durability, it might be the best one.
You're still into
Show
that? I didn't know you were into that still.
me, I'm not into that. No.
No, Ryan. Which one is it? Oh, he looks kind of like Gutsy. Are you talking about Melanie Bone? This guy? Here's a $60 figure.
Who the heck is this?
It's Elric.
Who?
Elric.
Okay.
Pre-orders end February. This is right up Ryan's alley. You're not into like knights and stuff, huh? It has to be specific, like
King
He-Man,
Arthur lore.
Conan, like
Yeah,
no,
Conan,
none,
you mean
not
medieval? Medieval.
mythic, just mythic in general.
Yeah, I to an extent.
Well, that's a nice looking cape, though.
It is. Not gonna lie. Oh, the figure isn't that bad. The face is kind of weird. Face is kind of off. It looks like Sauron.
I didn't expect it to be able to pose that well. If they can get into a crouching pose and have like sword like that,
That's pretty good. That's
sweet.
pretty good.
And there is $50. So that's equal to Spider-Man. So there you go.
Yeah. $49.99 USD. You're thinking 60 US. Woo. $80 Canadian?
I'm not saying it's fair or reasonable.
No, I know that.
Yeah.
I'm just
I just wouldn't be surprised.
I have to pause and think about that. Right? I was like, whoa, $80 for Marvel.
Imagine if it ended up being like $90.
Oh. We used to moan and groan about the 2-packs being $90.
Yeah, man.
When Juggernaut and Colossus came out, remember? I was like, oh my God.
I'm just looking at the shop. 31 days left. I pre-ordered this figure at the early bird price. It was $45 plus $7.50. It's credit. We paid it now. Imagine $50 for Marvel Legends. I don't have to imagine. I see it. I see it all the time.
I was gonna say that too.
Yeah, there's some out there that are. I think that Maximum figure is great, but I think Legends collectors and casual retail shoppers are used to a certain price. If they go past 50, I don't know. I feel like they're also very vocal about something they're going to do anyway. Like, I don't know how many times I've seen people angry buy.
But what choice do you have?
Not buying it and missing out and then going on eBay. So how many times have we seen that too? Hey, I'm looking for the recent released figure that's no longer in stock. Do you have any for cost? Of course not. Of course no one's going to sell you that for cost. Why would they?
I think they're very confident this is going to make a lot of money for them, and they're going to price it. If they do it at 60, that is right on the high end of you testing the waters. So that's why I'm saying $49.99, because it doesn't seem psychologically, it doesn't seem like a lot for the amount of stuff you're getting in there. And they really were trying to emphasize on how many hands you're going to get. So we'll see.
Since Brick's pretty vocal, he also has an Instagram. He does his lives as well. You just had a guest, I think. I don't recall. But go check out Brick's Instagram. It's brick.something. And then we also Well, Pac's back in the game. He seems to be posting a lot more.
Hey.
He's apparently likes Daima as well. So, are you gonna get the adult size versions of the characters?
Don't ruin it for me.
No, you've already seen them. Like, didn't they start
okay.
out as grown adults? Not any
Yeah.
new forms or anything.
I'm good with the grown adults. Like I said, I'm going to Japan. If I happen to see them at a good price and I'm walking by, sure, why
Okay.
not? I am taking an empty suitcase, so
Just make your son pack like 3 pairs of clothing.
You don't need these. Throw it up at the at the store. You don't need any of these clothes.
Oh, also, he's getting a re-release. Cyclops is getting a re-release. X-Men 97. Gambit is getting a re-release.
Why? Isn't that other Cyclops coming?
The sold out. People were clamoring about it. I don't know. They know they can make money. Same with Gambit. Amazing Yamaguchi Flash is getting a re-release.
Oh, thanks, Yamaguchi.
That's it for now. I didn't pre-order any of these guys.
I pre-ordered the whole set.
Did you?
Yeah, because I want the big boy.
See, here's what I'm talking about. This is just a very basic body. And because it's a suit that people remember from the 90s, they want it. This isn't anything special. So I don't think...
Yeah, but what's stopping them from doing this again?
Nothing. That's why I don't think it will hinder their sales at all by doing this maximum line. I know people will be mad about it, but I don't think it'll bother. No, it's not. It's organized. It has stuff on it. Empty suit. Oops, go ahead.
LOL, empty suitcase, question mark. Alvin put pairs of drawers.
Just a Ziploc bag of his utility.
Yeah,
no, they're not.
And your point being, they don't care. They don't care.
It's basically what Elvin described. It's just like...
Yeah. Anything else?
I think that's it for now.
We went on for 2 hours today. See, 7:30 start time gives us a little bit more leeway.
It's because there was those reveals. If Spider-Man wasn't revealed, we would have ended sooner. But we had a lot to talk about.
We did. And we appreciate everybody hanging out with us. Thank you guys for hanging out with us live. If you are watching in the replay crew, thank you. Listening to us on Spotify, iTunes, etc. Thank you again, everybody. Hit the like button. And if you're new here, welcome, subscribe, and hang out with us. We'll see you guys next week, 7:30 p.m. Again, right, D? You're good with this time? You good?
I'm good with that.
All right. We all good. All right. So wherever you're around the world or the universe, have yourself a good morning, a good day, and a good night. Spider-Man.